Welcome to Biz Lounge, where we'll give you a peek into the minds and souls of some of the greatest business leaders. Our guest today is a man who could help you find the answers to all your questions with just a few clicks. Wonder who? Well, here's what our search has found.
Who in the world is Rajan Anandan? Maybe you could Google him. A product of MIT and Stanford, he always had big dreams and a winner's attitude. Rajan started his career with McKinsey in the US. After rising through the ranks for more than a decade, he moved to a new job in India. As Dell's country head, he grew its revenues threefold in just 5 years. Since then, there's been no looking back for Rajan. He moved to Microsoft India, where he took over as the managing director. Pretty soon, it became the #1 subsidiary among emerging markets. Today, Rajan heads the India operations for Google. Let's take a closer look at what he does.
Thanks for joining us, Rajan.
Great to be here.
Okay, so Google is used by people all over the world, but tell us what Google's focus is in India from a business perspective. What is it that you see India as a market for?
Yeah, India is now the third largest internet user market in the world. There are 120 million Indians on the internet today, and that number will easily cross 300 million by the 2014 or so timeframe. YouTube is one of our products which has been very, very successful in India today, and we believe that YouTube as a platform can scale very well given the mania that Indians have around education, be it movies, be it TV, be it sports, etc. So that's a big priority. The other big priority is mobility. As we look at the next 200 to 300 million users in India, they will largely come to the internet using a mobile device, a smartphone, a feature phone, maybe possibly a tablet in a couple of years. And we tend to actually obviously play that trend in a very significant way, both due to Android, which is the largest smartphone operating system in the world today, as well as a number of products that we have that make the mobile internet a lot more useful, be it search, be it video, be it mail, etc. We have an enterprise business, which is our cloud apps business, Gmail for the enterprise, Docs for the enterprise. We're the largest cloud company in India today with over 200,000 businesses that are using Google applications.
Okay, and can you talk about some of the most fascinating trends that you're seeing in mobile and internet technologies and what that means for India?
Our view is that by 2015, India will by far be the second largest mobile internet market in the world, right? And we are starting to see the early stages of mobile commerce. I'll give you an interesting statistic. 71% of all search queries for flowers in India today come through a mobile phone. So if one were to launch the flowers.com or the 1-800-Flowers in India, which we think is an interesting idea, you would actually build it off a mobile phone, as opposed to what happened in the US, which is it got actually built off the web. So really the mobile internet will lead to, we believe, will lead to actually commerce businesses over a period of time. So we think that's interesting.
There's been some concern about Google's new privacy policy, targeted ads, how data is being collected and could be treated. How does Google address these concerns?
Yeah, so we take privacy very, very seriously, right? And we are extraordinarily careful about how we treat, let's say, your data or my data for that matter. What we've done really, if you look at a lot of the changes that we've made, and some of which have caused some concern, all the changes that we're making are meant to make your experience as a user much more interesting and much more relevant. So let's assume that you're a logged-in Google user, right? So one of the things we're trying to get Google users to do is log in either through mail or video or whatever it is. So what we're doing really, by knowing who you are and knowing who your friends are, let's say in your social circle, we are able to share results, search results that are much more relevant, much more targeted to you.
And Google Plus launched with a lot of fanfare last year, but usage has dropped since. Would you say it's met Google's expectations?
What we really want to do with Google Plus is make Google social, right? So the idea here is to make everything about the web and all our products social. Make search social, make video social, make mail social. So I'll give you an example. If you're watching YouTube, right, you get recommended videos that used to be based on the type of content that you were watching. But now let's say you're watching a video, the recommended videos also take into account your social graph. So let's say you're watching a video about a Bollywood movie from a certain genre, right? Historically, you would have been recommended videos that were based on the kind of genre of movies that you're watching. But now let's say that 10 of your friends have watched a different kind of movie, but I've also watched this and really liked it, and they +1'd it. Now what you'd get is those movies are also recommended, right? So we're trying to make all aspects of the web, and particularly our product social. So Google Plus for us is a lot more than building a destination, but it's really about, you know, making the web social.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and with that, we'll head to a break. But before we go, here's a look at what makes working at Google such a unique experience.
You might expect the India head of the world's largest search engine to sit in a swanky corner office. But Rajan Anandan works out of a little cubicle like everyone else. Google as an organization hates hierarchies, but the cubicle also gives Rajan a unique vantage point.
It accelerates decision making dramatically. So most of my leaders pretty much sit somewhere on this floor. So if I want to get anything done, I can either do it, I can IM them, or I can just walk over. I can get up and I can tell you which one of my team members are feeling good today.
And just as a Google search answers your queries instantly, decision making at the company takes place at lightning speed.
We don't like having a lot of meetings. Most companies have lots and lots of reviews. Reviews are the depth of speed. I was in Mountain View, which is our headquarters, 2 weeks ago. Some of my most important meetings were 3 minutes. So micromanagement is Control Alt Delete. Micromanagement not good. Empowerment great. Inspiration great. Change the world fantastic.
Google believes in mixing work with pleasure. Employees taking a break are spoiled for choice. They can play football or pool in the sports room, or indulge in a lavish spread in the cafeteria.
We have offices that, you know, kind of very cool and different and, you know, sometimes geeky, right?
There is a massage parlor which we have out here. So if you ever want to just chill out, you can book yourself in the massage room.
Actually, our massage room is always booked. I haven't been able to get a massage since I've been here. It's booked every single day.
You know, in Google, it's not just about meals, it's not about breakfast and lunch, but you have micro kitchens everywhere which are stocked up throughout, and you have access to any and every kind of food you have. So, yeah, they say that within 1 month of joining Google, everyone puts on weight.